back to some more Mindusty Oil Expanded, where today I have a bit of a different video in mind, and also, since I realized the last time the video kept crapping out, or the recording kept crapping out, Mindusty did, it was actually that I was at 100% storage. I've dropped it down to 72, or 62? Videos should not be exploding my storage on this thing. That could have been way worse. I'm happy it didn't have any penalties, but apparently I'm surviving 7 of 0 waves, which probably means I'm winning. Oh, flying ones. Gotta hate them. Didn't even hit the generator. And just drawing. I'm gonna just compress this little video screen up just about here, or not. Don't want to hit that again. Okay, they have guns. This has missiles, and I'm dead. I know, very surprising. But just this many lances should take care of it. I mean, lances have a bit of a, yeah, as expected, lances have a bit of a, term for implying that a structure is unbalanced because of its, or has a reputation for being very powerful. But here's one of the things I really wanted. Plastanium compressor. Is there something after? Oh, phase. I forget this. Actually, this is modded. Oh, this is this. Oh, I haven't done sulfur or cultivator? What on earth am I doing? Not even rotary pump. Okay, that's clarifying some stuff. Modded units are not currently implemented into campaign. I'm sure the mod dev will quickly try to fix that. But okay, I'm trying to think. I have a method of power, but it needs thorium because I was lazy and didn't do a good job. What are my options in terms of power? Because I'm gonna want power in another location. I know, shocker. Wow. Considering I now have cultivators, spore pressing into oil is probably gonna be the more efficient option. Yeah, that's 3 to 18, whereas the drill is 6 to 1, and I mean, technically it's this. Oh, this takes way more water. I think this is just a more probably just a faster way of doing it, and way more space efficient. That being said, you can also just burn it or turn it into coal. Diesel's probably the best, but it takes just so much space. We're not going to be going to Tarfield yet. We're going to be going over to 222. A sector, which is actually ironically next to Tarfield, because it has just a little bit of oil. Very good. I can tell I have the drill somewhere. Yeah, it's these spiral ones. Okay, so we're making monos, coal. Yes, essentially, the plan for this whole sector is essentially just mass production. And I'm just trying to think. I already used oil drills. Wait, did I use metaglass in this design? No. Understood. I mean, I guess it's free power. Because it technically is free power. If I could build it. I'm trying to think here. So essentially the major interests on this entire sector is going to be making a ton of, I'll figure it out eventually. So titanium mines. Non-existent. What? Essentially make a bunch of silicone and a bunch of plastanium My mind is racing, yet it's not thinking. Very annoying. That's probably just better, because I'm lazy. Whatever, that's probably enough. Now I'm gonna need oil, so I can either get it straight from the sands, or get some other ones. Is there a more convenient way to get it out of the ground? Because don't get me wrong, 250% is kind of nice. See, I'm feeling lazy, and the oil's up here, and I'd have to ride it all the way around. I don't really have metaglass, so it kinda isn't fun. There's also titanium deposit right here, and I also am short on titanium, so you know what, I'll figure it out. Yes. Okay, well, it will be made to work. Hopefully. And it's gone. Okay. I wonder how many people have actually done Mindustry on something like that, like tablets. I could have to imagine it's not many, right? I guess there's no need for this, then. But I'd have to assume that tablet players on Mindustry for content is very rare. I'm just guessing that. I don't actually know. But yeah, essentially I'm gonna turn this into a mega base, probably. Because that's what I normally do in 222. Like silicone and probably also plastanium. That's what the bridge was for. It's called being lazy. Plenty of titanium. Good. It's honestly clogging up the, lead. Well, it was. Nothing backed up? Okay, whatever. Remember, as long as it doesn't back up, it's not a problem. Oil. Metaglass. Do I have good metaglass? Industrial kiln. I do have good metaglass, but it takes oil. And presumably, yeah, also metaglass. And this stuff. And silicone. Starting to see a trend here, and I'm not sure I like it. That's fine. We'll just... rotary pump is what I really wanted. That one. Blast mixer is really good. Late game, early game, it's kind of, it's here. Cryo fluid is good. I mean, there's plenty of great unlocks. Just for today's purposes, there's no good unlocks. So now rotary pump is going to be metaglass, which means I'm going to need to just chuck in a glass refinery, like so. This should probably let it work. Put a router here. I just remembered router gang. I'm sad. Just kidding. And, how much can Cosmic be bothered today? About that much. Do this, and I need power. I have power, because I connected the powers to a bunch of generators for a reason that's so inexplicable, I don't even know what to make of it. Actually, I think I was just being really lazy. Okay, let's fix power problems. Whoa, okay then. Considering I maxed it on basic resources, whoops, just power lines. I don't want to build that close to the water. Getting a unit upgrade would be very nice. Do you need to capture... I'm trying to think what the prerequisite to level 3 is. Although I'm pretty sure it just tells you. No. That's fine. Can I build a core upgrade, or do I need a bunch more silicone? Oh, would you look at that. I need an early game power solution. Yeah, I don't know where. Let's not plug him in like that. It's not... This is one of the more fun things about being a mobile player, is you have to deal with this kind of nonsense. There we go. More power. Huh? Why is there just a random piece of copper on the ground? Not really, no. And the power nodes are gonna be just dumb. Can I... This big node. I want the small node. I don't even need this node. Auto placement's great until it stops working. There we go. Everything here is connected. Sometimes I really wonder what the game is thinking. Let's screw it. Extra storage. And this line should be good. Which means we're now pulling power from up here, which is a good amount of power, honestly. Not sure if we're out of burner territory, but that can be arranged. Yep, there we go. Power, not really solved, but also perfectly fine. Actually, I feel very lazy today. How about just more power? But like, 20% more. Yep, welcome to cheating, folks. Everyone's favorite strategy in a video game. What's this? 500 a second? Yeah, now we're talking. Oh, we're full on these. However, I want to keep the factory online because annoyances ever. I can just rotate it, so this would be very nice. And also, we have way more coal now. So I'm gonna just focus coal production over power production, which means more silicone. Everyone follow me. And this is gonna eventually make enough. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Okay, here's the other thing. I need plastanium, so I think I'm going to quickly... I never give this... we're really just defending it. I like to mark my things, so at a glance I can see it. Runa Shores doesn't get anything. That sector, honestly, is just a dreadful experience. Like, genuinely dreadful for me. Okay, back here. You might be thinking to yourself, there's not too much. Mostly correct. Is it correct? I do want to make plastanium. Just like a fairly large amount of this. However, that's going to need oil. So I'm going to want to tear out some of the walls as well. This is going to take forever because I'm only using the alpha, which has a 50% build speed. I'll just work on ratios in the background. Use 3 in each cultivator, just in default, by default. Produces 0.6. So that means essentially I need 6 cultivators per press. And I know you're thinking that's what you would use the equation with if you were doing 0.5. Yeah, and I never exactly said I was going to make a big effort into this. However, if we're doing 0.5, actually it should just be 5, right? Because if we're working with 0.5, every fifth one makes a bonus. 0.5 in quotes. So it should just be 5. And this is why you don't get too lazy. Sometimes. And 18 oil per second should be a ridiculous amount for the current applications. I mean, the water amount is going to be ridiculous, so that's going to be like that many. Yes. That's fine. I actually want to use a tank on this, just in case I get ideas. And each one of these wants just over 1 mechanical pump. What I can do is something like this. And this is what we call a straggler. We don't care about those. Is this gonna give me bonus? Nope. Okay, don't care. Just start building, it takes just so long. Did I mistake a solid input for a liquid one? We were not talking about this. Please. That's a little embarrassing. Spores. How much do these use again? No, we're making enough. This is 18, this should be running constantly. Why aren't you running? No power. Why? There's no power near it. What if you just did have power? There you go. I mean, we only really need 4 per anyways. Okay, well, version 1 was a complete failure. So I think I can get away with 4, because I don't need full outputs. Also, I should probably just use rotary pump, because it's, like, how much? 30%? No, 48. Which means more ratioing. So that's going to be, what, 18 by 48. And these numbers do not please me. The right move is this, maybe? No, keep the junction. The junction router. If I do underflows for better measurement sakes. This is the part of engineering we like to call eyeballing outright. Here's a little tip when it comes to doing eyeballing. Don't. Okay, I hope we're all on the same page here. Anyways. We're gonna make some engineer very unhappy. Yes. 3 plastinium compressors. Yes, I know how big of a power draw these things have. No, I can't be bothered. What a roundabout way of powering that. Each one of these is basically going to need their own support press. Plus extras. And each one of these is going to need a bunch of cultivators, which I can probably fit. So I'm just gonna 20, and the other one produces 50. So basically every 2 rotary pumps can run 20, and that's 50. Like 9 cultivators? Because 5, 4, so yeah, like 9 of them. And if each spore press needs 4, I need 12. I need 3. And suddenly fun video games just become a math class. I signed up for this for some reason. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Built in a line to show I can't be bothered. Welcome to the masterclass on balancing, aka not being bothered and pretending like you can be. Yep. If it works, don't fix it, and if it doesn't work, is anyone really surprised in this case? Like, honestly. Like, this is a pretty atrocious looking design, I gotta say. I am not a fan of it, but I don't plan to look at this very long, and this is only temporary. So essentially I am subjecting my entire audience into severe eye pain for no other reason than I can't be bothered to make it look nice. You're still watching, by the way. You know it's your fault. And I appreciate it greatly. But I'm still gonna poke you for that. Nothing's powered. Oh look, everything's powered. Everything's powered. It's not enough water. Well, I can see the first problem. The rest of you guys shouldn't be complaining as much. Really, it's that bad? Because I didn't do math, eh? I didn't do that because I didn't do math. Okay, I see how it is. Really? Haha, funny. This move? They say when at first you don't succeed, just chuck in another rotary pump and pretend like it's fine. Fucking deep water rotary pump. Give me that deep water efficiency. To have an output belt? Don't be ridiculous. And let's not talk about that. Yes, I am getting annoyed. Is it really worth fixing with this? Depends how fast it is. And I'd say it's probably basically fast enough. I can't be that bothered. Is there something in there? I can just flash that out. I could do something like this. Really? That's a 2-to-1 ratio? Not even? No, because it wants some more. That's what I'll do. Overflow. How far? Is there a junction at the other end as well? In that case, I'm not putting a junction down here. It can load balance across the map. That's fine. It can also be fast at the end. Good. I spent like 20 minutes complaining. And the old tried and cosmic method. Copper? That was never in there, was it? Okay. Are you gonna tell me there's not enough oil, but it's just not enough things? Oh boy. Just something that works, please. No, start. I'm starting to get irritated. That's not fun. This is why I normally don't work with spores. They irritate me. They irritate me a lot. You know, it's at 100% anyways, it's fine. It's being load balanced to hell anyways. This is not even... Why is this one getting priority filled? Why? I don't know why this one's getting priority. It shouldn't. Unless they go counterclockwise? Then a distribution, but I don't know. You know what, it's keeping up with, correction. It's keeping up with, inputs, so, I guess it's fine. From being a place of defense to being, a place that needs to be erased. Okay. Is it worth upgrade? I think it's worth some upgrade. Core. No. 300 more, come on. It's not fast. I would say I can overclock it. And I also have titanium for overclocking. But I don't feel like it. Well, I did all that I could do. I guess it's damaged. How's power looking? Lysanium's not cheap. 180, it's not... Okay, well, if this many cultivators, yeah, I'm blowing a lot of power. Am I kidding? Cultivators are really expensive to upkeep. Kinda 80, but it scales. I don't know. And we're already halfway through. Lysanium Crucible is extremely valuable. Separator I'm not going to use for a while, neither will I use that. We're actually backing up on spores, probably because we don't have sufficient titanium. We're not making plasteel and subnautica here, we're making plastanium. Well, I would say this balancer is, actually, let's stop looking at it. I know I don't have to stay here. I do think it runs slightly faster if you do. Counterpoint, I am feeling extra lazy. Oh, and it's day here. Wondrous day. Graphite. Well, you know what? There's graphite in the core. You can have that. Now, my own personal helper drone is here. Thank goodness, I can't be bothered to actually do all the work myself in this game. We're gonna go on such great adventures, you and I. Behave. What else is there to do? Okay, well, as I slowly get more build speed, filling in something like this would be a good experience. It's gonna be very nice once complete. Oh hey look, secondary build speed just showed up. Wow. It's not good on the ears, but it's really good on the... I don't feel like it. Yes. 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 Polys make building bearable. Thank you, A-Nuke, for your blessed building drones. Well, congratulations on that backbone. I want to put power on the lake. Let's see how fast these fill up. That's a lot of storage, by the way. And it's going very fast. I know it doesn't look like it, but that's a lot of bloody oil. Honestly, I almost want to say oil generators, not these ones. Would be good for... Wait. I could just straight up burn it. Wait. This is so out of place. Wait. Guys, I fixed the power problems without even realizing it. No need to thank me. We're min-maxing power, folks. It's not necessary, but... who cares? Like, genuinely, like, why bother not doing it, right? If it's gonna be free power? Okay. Silicone's a problem? Yeah, okay. Checks out. Silicone's normally a problem. Until this base is done, we're just relying on silicone. So, yeah, who could have foreseen this problem? Time to overclock silicone because I cannot be bothered to wait. And fed silicone overclocking. Okay. My build force is progressively getting larger, therefore making the game progressively more playable. Just gonna like ring it. Yes. Very good. From this place, I want to take it for here. If this will work. And what do you know, it totally doesn't. Thank you, Next Poly, for showing up. Your contribution to the team will be so grateful. Wasting more very limited silicone. And, gotta take it down. Damn. to the generators. I really wanted to crush that one fan. Cool. Yeah, it needs overclocking. Yes, I know about the other one, but I have plans for that one. AKA, I have different things in mind. Be fast. Look at that titanium belt. Yeah, okay, boosters as expected if you can just even suggest the implication of this game become incredibly powerful. I have a feeling the game is going to start to scale fairly fast at this rate. And you better believe I am excited for this premise. Annoying to build, but very nice to use. I can't have power line here. It's the second one I have to delete. Technically I can fix this. A little cursed, a little bit weird. You know what? Gets the job done. So you don't complain. Actually, I can go for the inside here. It's good power line placement. Because I know all the things already stopped boosting. Gotta come down here and huh. So I now have significantly higher build speed. Great. And this is just gonna be the new power. Of course it needs silicone. How am I so naive? And because it literally just burns straight oil into power, I could just get super lazy. Like, I'm talking this kind of lazy. Stick base is real. Imagine getting stick bugged in 2025. Yeah. Welcome to New Power Solutions. I hope you're happy with what you're seeing here. I'm just gonna fill these with generators. This is 222. It's literally incapable of being attacked. Good days. And I know this looks like I'm gonna plan for like a ton of generators. You guys have no idea. Like, this is a lot, and I mean a lot of power. Like a kind of unreasonable amount of power, honestly. Which, you know, is kind of the point. Wow. Let me look. Yeah, 1.2. And let me guess, there's probably a decent amount of flow rate. Infinite flow rate, effectively infinite oil. Someone can do the math, put that in the comments. I thought power here is going to be a problem. Trying to figure it out with spores, as I said earlier. I guess I just didn't finish doing my math. Yeah, okay. Power is a joke. Well, unless I can now confidently say this place is going to absolutely contribute to global warming. May the plume of smoke be so thick it's impossible to deny my presence. Because I kid you not, the presence I'm going to leave here is just going to be a ball of just smoke from this area. But you know what? That's fine, because look how much power I'm getting. Whoa. I bet I can do better. Oh, I know I can do better. Oh, I can do so much better. Oh, this is just gonna get out of hand, isn't it? Yeah. No, this is, like, genuinely getting out of hand. Just like this, I can add an extra 20% power for free. Well, technically not for free, but, come on, 60 compared to, like, 20% of an oil generator, but, like, a lot more. Really? Is anyone gonna be sad over that? Also, my build speed is just basically instant. Thank you, polys. Fun fact, polys have the same build speed, but, strength in numbers, fellows. Oh no. Oh no. I misbuilt. No. I misbuilt twice. This is embarrassing. Power line goes in there. I didn't even realize this entire section here was cut off, which is bad. Put one of these in there. That still covers everything. I'm gonna do that. And everything should still be connected, right? I see no reason why it wouldn't be. Anymore. Just plug everything into each other. Say goodbye to power problems. Say what you will about it being ineffective or inefficient, it gets the job done. Yeah, this 2.2K, and it's currently constructing even more. Now, I wouldn't say this even remotely rivals the 10 easy K of blast compound, but the point is that this is a low effort method, and blast compound at least requires me to use 1 second of thinking, but hey, I'm not going to complain about 2.3K. It's a ridiculous amount of power. And I don't think power is going to be a problem. The expandability is truly not going to be a problem ever. I could always just build more. So yeah, easy power. Put some lighting in, so it's always A. I mean, these take like how much power? 3. Yeah, I can spare about 3 power. Don't worry, folks. Don't worry. False alarm. I can spare 3 power. The world's not going to explode. Not going to explode yet. Now you should have 1 extra. Further expansion. Good. So I've effectively just made power this entire video. With plans to change, of course. Because now I have the Crucible. Silicon Crucible is a huge milestone to hit. I don't even joke when I say this. This is just such a milestone of hitting. I sound like I'm out of ceremony. I'm like, you guys have no differential generator. Imagine, look what it needs to make a fraction of my power. Why? What? Huh? Very nice. But yeah, I mean, I see no reason not to just go completely overboard. Does anyone else? If I'm not mistaken, there's basically oil methods of every base thing except for silicone, which I really wish because pyrate's kind of annoying. Ooh, I also need to make inferno furnaces. 12 oil a second. Each one of these makes 48. What do you mean just 12? What? I'm more surprised at just how much they put up there. Actually, I can boot my PC. I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb. Very embarrassing, I know. I never plugged these in, did I? mean, I could just simply bridge from here to here. But this is better. It's the victor by default. That makes me very happy. I'm just trying to think in the back of my mind. What is the most efficient method of production I can cook up? And yeah. The person really did just basically send me a whole paragraph. Thank you, I appreciate it. Got oil. The real thing I'm complaining about is pyrite. Wait. I was just about to say, oh, also it's gonna be a hell to route things back to the core. But to which I say, why? Oh, because I need to research thorium. Because you get plastanium conveyors after thorium conveyors. I wish I was joking. But no. That is... To be fair, you shouldn't need plastanium conveyors after the craters, or like windswept, which is technically the earliest you can get it, it's windswept. So yeah, no, you know, I shouldn't be needing them here, but... potato, potato, and I have plans. So that yellow glow is kind of nice. It's almost like it's asking me to build more generators. But that would be ridiculous, right? Do I really need more? I don't know. How much flow rate? Psst, that's actually a lot, though. Wait, just 2 of these is effectively 90. Wait, no, it's effectively 100 per 2. Oh. And it's at a 20% boost. I have grossly underestimated I mean, I originally got the right estimate, but there's a lot of potential here. So Pirate is just going to suck to make. Not that I'm saying Pirate is just outright not a good resource to make. It's that I get lazy. Anyways, I'm trying to think, how do I want to build silicon and where? Maybe here? Maybe I need a good source of lead, good source of power, which, you know, God forbid I have a good source of power now. I need sand, which is bloody everywhere in a desert, and I need coal, which is bloody everywhere in a desert. Look how much coal there is right here. Just untapped, waiting for the time to shine. I sneezed. Okay, well... guess it's gonna have to just be the easy choice, huh? Drilling without water-cooled drills is just so disappointing, fellows. I have to use water. I mean... What, are you gonna say it costs extra power or it's slightly more irritating to manage? Nah. Because welcome to the future where, things are just, cheaper. You know what? I can afford it. This is probably one of my favorite points in the entire game, where you can just say, like, nah, it's not a big deal for me. Like, it really isn't, like, it's negligible. Boom, coal. Hold on, get out of my way. A coal. Cool, that's coal done. That easy, folks, this late into the game. We just captured Windswept. That easy. Coal centrifuge. It takes power, but it's more efficient. I mean, who cares about efficiency? It's just faster, isn't it? That's 2.5. Oh, this is way faster. Oh. It's not like that's gonna ever be a problem for me. Looks like we're gonna need some sand too. Okay, well... I want to pretend like this is gonna be an issue for me. You know what? No. We can do better. But that's a diesel drill that... I probably could just build them up here, really. Make it convenient on myself. I mean, sure. Do they need to be water-cooled? No. Why am I water-cooling it then? There's your answer. I just can. Being rich has its ups. Look at this. Sand. Okay, well, now, time for pyrite. So the ratio here is each one makes 7.5. So I should probably just have a clipboard recipe of it. Somewhere, potted steam, those are me just screwing around in creative mode and being too lazy to keep building something. More common than you would imagine. Probably Preycast is what I've been using. Why is it... Oh, this design's actually kind of fine. Huh. I need to flip it and just chuck it down here, maybe? No, because it's gonna get very annoying very quickly. Again, resources are now just kind of a joke to me, so... might as well act like it, right? And coal goes in the middle. Brilliant. Nope. I don't even need the titanium. Actually, no, I want the titanium. Well, womp womp. Goes over there. This is just so if I want to chuck in a drill, it's convenience. And coal. I don't know how much coal I'm gonna need, so I'm just gonna make a line. Overkill, probably. Do I care? No. I hope you guys can see what a true power creep you can do in this game looks like. I hope you're all very pleased with just how out of control this is getting. Boom. That's not coal, that's pyrite. What am I saying? Oh, does it only need one drill? Well, these two are bloody useless. Would it stop me? No. So no reason to stop. That's the joy of these games. There's no reason. And there we go. Pyrite's done. Next up is a lot of silicone. In fact, I need so much silicone. I am going to just change the feed lines. Yes. You go here. You go here. Honestly, no, that doesn't need to. It just needs to be like that. That. Yeah, who cares? I can just erase my mistakes. We're at this stage of my industry where mistakes are more of a don't feel like it sort of thing. It's good to have gotten here by like episode 5. Yes. Will this be enough sand for what my endeavors? I don't really care. It's going to be enough soon, anyways. If only there was a good soul. Wait. Oh no. And we're already almost out of time. Cool. So yes, the plan all those episodes ago to capture 222 have led to this very moment of me going absolutely wild and planning complete overproduction. Okay. I mean, that's what I wanted to do anyways. Probably stop watering the belt. Weird opinion, I know. Titanium, titanium. And since we're working with fluid outputs, I can just sneak some of it through. Say what you will, but yeah, honestly, this is pretty weird how I'm routing it. It's not even efficient routing. I need to take it this way. Check to make sure none of these are crossing, because I'd get very irritated very quickly. Go to here, you go like that. Okay, yep. Can't do that on Ericer. Ericer will complain. Boy, I hope I don't need more oil. That'd be so disappointing. Oh, wouldn't it be disappointing? Fortunately, that's not going to happen. No, sorry. Sorter, I think it was. I need to sort plastinium out. Wow, look at that. What an easy thing to do. More. I got lazy. You know what, just direct inputs from these should be fine or something, I don't know. Yep. Nope. This just works, okay folks? Folks at home. This works, so why pretend it doesn't? You like what you see? Yes? No? Maybe so? Probably not. But I don't care. Gets the job done. Yes. You might be saying I've put myself into a bit of a weird position as of late, and there's always other ways to solve a simple problem. Like ignoring it. Just going a different direction. Oh, you know what they say. I can just be lazy, I guess. If I do that, I can bridge it. And completely just, yep, okay. Water. Wow, would you look at that? The pathway just unveiled itself to me. How convenient. In you go. A nice stream of green. Like it's gonna be needed eventually, so might as well just get it done. In case none of you guys thought I was gonna really sequence break this, this is just for actually for construction, not even the exporting. And oh, that's sand. From here, I think doing this might fix. I guess it can be backfed. Oh, I can just do this. Hold on. So this is going to direct... That, yeah, that will fix it. So what's happening is you cannot push this through the back, and this is just direct feeding, or this is belt feeding into this one instead of bridge feeding, because you put the bridge feed in and sand comes out, see? Is it weird? Yes. But... not enough. I see what the problem is, you just want to be faster. Stop complaining. Aha! I am engineer. Yep, that's good. don't think I'm just making plastinium for silicone reasons. No, no. There's gonna be a much more, I suppose, nefarious reason, being... What's behind this? Yeah, it's cyclones. Yeah. I didn't realize that was necessary. Yeah, plastanium is, this is possibly one of the best turrets in the entire game. And I've just made plenty of them. No need to thank me. Speaking of which, how does more silicone sound? Sounds delightful for me, at least. However, I'm gonna need more oil. By that, I mean I have to find a way to snake oil through. A very hard challenge. Honestly, I thought that would take more bridges. Please don't spill, please don't spill. It's not even gonna be annoying, it's just why. Well, there's an oil spill here suddenly. I mean, that's just a fire hazard, it's fine, don't worry. It probably will sink into the sand. See, it's sinking into the sand. Well, you honestly know what? Or are you not getting enough? Sometimes I feel like my efforts are just wasted. Come on, kick it up a notch. To you as well, Pyrite. To you as well. Yep, nope, just normal Mindusty. That needs to be a junction. For the aforementioned reason of that being like an output one. Yes. Yes, and I can actually route one like this, because this is a direct feed. Don't do this, maybe, because it looks weird. But if you can follow along with your own madness, it works really well, and I know this makes it convenient, but out of my way, please. 2 should be a good starting point, I say. And, yeah, just 2. Like this. Thank you. Thank you. Delightful. Done. Cool. I don't think this is the large resource. Yeah, you know what? Move it. I know that was a half refund. That's not going to be enough coal, is it now? What an unfortunate tale. Sword for silicone. And take a belt out. Hi, yes. Thank you for joining. Delightful, honestly. I need to now take... Hey, Nuke, please make it harder to do that. Or maybe I should just stop pressing my thumb on it. You can't make me do anything, hey, Nuke. Take that, the belt here, for now at least. I don't know. Yep. Oh, come on, we can speed things up a little, lads. Don't feel bad. No need to feel bad at all. Okay. More centrifuges, I hear? I think so. That's not gonna be convenient, oh well. Convenience for convenience sake. That's probably enough cool. Sand time. Perhaps don't mix lead into the sand. preferably. And don't mix silicone into the silicone sand line. Will I need more sand? Probably. I don't know how much sand it needs. Plenty of silicone. Now we're talking. In no minutes to made this much silicone, but no more minutes that need to be wasted. Excessive production. My beloved. What, is this still not enough throughput? Oh, is that how we're talking? The more the merrier. Is this enough silicone? I think this is plenty. Sure, I might have overkilled, like, just about everything here, but... Counterpoint. Look how much silicone I have. Oh wow, more storage. Hey, that number goes up fast. I should do this with other resources, probably. It's a bit crowded here, isn't it? Oh, if only there was a whole map I have just this to do. If only there was as much as I could possibly ever want in terms of oil, people. This is oil extended, you gotta believe I'll be the sequence break something. Or not even sequence break, just excessively overdue. Come on, people. This is where the game gets fun now. I need graphites. Nope, I'm gonna want this stuff first. Lead, copper... Do I care? Wow, it's a really tough call, but no, not really. Probably like this. I mean, the drones can do all the work. Why is there sand on the building? Whatever. Even though I might be trying to go way too fast here, doesn't mean I can't make mistakes. Nope, don't do that. Yep. Laziness. That looks just terrible. It looks like an outright mess. That's how you know it's working. Like this. This looks just inefficient. I think it has to, because otherwise it's going to crossfeed, and that's going to get really annoying. So yes, it has to look like this. But it needs oil, but you see, oil's right over here, so I'll just find a way to siphon it. Well, are we having power problem? Oh my gosh, we're having power problem. Well, fortunately, I just got unlimited power supplies, so, Pollies! Oh, the game's getting out of hand, folks. Oh boy. You know what, let's just go out of hand. Let's just get a little crazy, folks. I see no reason not to. Oh yeah. Way too much power. Way too much. And none of it needs connecting. Not really. Okay, how much power is this? Yeah, that's better. 7.6k. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to actually think about it. Sorry. By the way, how is the pumps looking? Whatever. You know what's a good sign when you're running into power problems? Just slap another 10k on it. Stop complaining. Ah, yes. The true factory game experience. Victory via laziness. We have oil here, right? Beverage. Whatever. I'm like, I don't feel like routing it there, but, I can make it on site, but that's way more work. So I'm just gonna... Yep. Did that. Thank you, Pollies. I don't even think it mattered. Oh, wow. Look at that, folks. We have funny metal. High effort gameplay. I have too many hours in Mindusty, for context. Like, way too many. Counterpoint. More. Should I also put titanium because I don't feel like building more of these? Oh, yeah, I gotta, right? Like, it'd be weird if I didn't try to do something completely overkill at like a disgusting degree. Yeah, you know what? You guys can keep up with this, right? Well, you better keep up with it or else you're fired. Well, who am I kidding? Firing them. Just hire more employees. Yeah. That easy, folks. It's just that easy. Out of my way. Out of my way. Yeah, fine. I'll do it right. You know what? Help the other belts out. They deserve it. Being such good team players. Or something, I don't know. Yep, those are junctions. I mean, that would work, it's just weird. Yep. 70%. Oops, all boosters. Alright, drones. Keep it up, and if that's not enough, just make more. Yep. When there's not enough, just make more. Life's just simple sometimes. Well, and I guess I am also still drilling. Whatever. This uses no pyrite, it seems. Can't be bothered. Ah. Cool, now I build 25% faster. Yeah, that's gonna be the killing point. How's this looking? It's definitely down. How much do these even... I'm gonna guess they're like 300, something crazy. It's 600, never mind. I guess I was lowballing it. And that's plus 70%, so these are taking it. Actually, they're taking a lot of power. I think I've already established that's not a concern of mine. Heh. I could do more with a dedicated line, but... Listen, when you want to be lazy, sometimes you just can't help it. You gotta be lazy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just more, really. This sector is basically completed. Now I just have to basically copy and paste it and let things get just out of hand. Because there's a particular place on the map of extreme interest to me. That's tar fields. Door? It's mandatory research. And that's just really good. You want to do that. Salt flats. You know, in my last game, it said captured same mountains. I was like, okay. I can make that happen. Why do you ask? I think that, along with maybe something else, is for next time. Because honestly, I just let things get completely out of hand here. And, not regretting it in the slightest. Speed up. Speed up. Yep. Whoa. Build faster, I want this done by the end of the video. Chop chop real smooth. Come on. No time like the present. You're gonna make me boost you one more time. Fine. Boop. Look at them all, happily mining away. Ish. Cool. Apologies, if you want, you could also join in on the fun, although I don't think you guys are interested. So, to summarize this video, we got Plastanium in 20 minutes. And then we came over here, and in about 40 minutes, this base went from being nothing to being excessively overkill. I mean, I could run more oil in, let's be honest here. You know, I could. I'm tempted. Is there a better place? Oh, there is. Cool. Production loss, production loss. That is a lot of oil. But it turns out I'm out of graphite, folks. So, until next time, I guess we're gonna have graphite problems, unless there's a really convenient way to get more graphite. Do I have to keep doing this? Or what about metaglass? Do I have to keep doing this? Seriously. Like, it's clear that I don't have to actually care. You know, I'm producing so much I could just make metaglass off the core, because everything is sand. We don't talk about this area. This is no man's land. This is enemy drop zone. It doesn't count. Everything relevant is sand. Just crop out the rest. So if everyone's all right, folks, if you enjoyed this madness, let's not actually pretend here. If you enjoyed the madness that unfurled, like, subscribe, follow the playlist, cause trust me, the game's about to get a bit wild. And oh boy, it's 1:46 a.m. and I'm probably gonna be up for quite a few more hours for some reason. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you around. Apparently, even though I've not really interacted to pretty much any of you, unless you've commented, which I do get to pretty fast. Honestly, I've already had so much fun. Just coming here and being like, oh, how do I fix my power problems? Oh, okay. Or, I need production. I mean, by the way, this area here, this is, besides the boosters, completely stock. And my power issues, they're also completely stock. But, again, spore water, cultivator, extra efficiency, you can... I believe you guys can figure out why building steam turbines on that pond would be useful. Because I did. But yeah. I plan to make this base get even more out of hand for just like general purpose stuff, because I mean there's now ways to implement oil into some of these. I mean, why not? There's already 2K of that in there. You know, normal stuff. Or something. That has a chance of spitting out silicone, doesn't it? Probably. For the meantime, I'm just gonna chuck it in an underflow press. Horribly inefficient, but hey, sometimes you just want a little extra on the side. Yep. That's gonna be replaced soon. But yeah, pretty much all of this early game stuff has just been slightly replaced. I don't know what to say, guys. I know I ran over 20 minutes, but I think if you really do enjoy your factory games, that this was a real treat. Because, nothing like adding 10k and, frankly, too much. I mean, I can check. I'm actually genuinely curious. Salt flats is also good. On-demand water. But stats? That's 1,000 silicone a minute. Oh. About a quarter of that, slightly more, in plastanium, and things are out of hand. Yeah. If you don't know 222, 85, and 223 is really good, I'm sorry to break it to you guys. These are some of the best sectors in the game, in my opinion, because Frozen Force Axis, Tarfield Axis, technically Impact 078, or Impact underscore 078. We don't talk about that one, though. I don't plan to keep that one, it's annoying to hold, but I'll try holding some other stuff. Take care in the meantime, folks, and I'll see you around.